sports. It's the Missouri Tigers and the NC State Wolfpack. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game they continue to be without their starting running back. But the good news, their backup is off to a terrific start. He was able to step in and have a very productive game last week. We'll see if he's able to keep up that same energy and same stamina here today. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Hand off from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. They're all over it. The throw. Out wide right, it's Bush. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rush right in his face. Trying to get rid of it.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They'll run the screen, and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense, man. Try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Caught. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Number 90, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Still running up the 40. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Bush. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, looking to pass. Got rid of it just in time.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. It's hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
He lets one fly deep, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Looking for the tie with the extra point, and the extra point is good. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Straight ahead, it's Warner. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Snap in the shotgun. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Keeps it himself. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. 3rd down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Pulls it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Motion from the back. And now the Wolfpack will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down to the air. Those 2 failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in. And it'll bring up 4th and goal. And they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Zings it complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Trying to squeak through the pile. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick give, it's Warner. Turning it on! He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. Mizzou trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Driving forward, it's Warner. There's headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
NC State heads out, gearing up to go on the attack. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, Dave.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for the edge. Pulls it on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right side, it's Bush. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Pulls it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Buying time to his right. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. Keeps it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Paul.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Quick strike through the air for the score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Pulls it, fired complete. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. On play action. Catch in the middle, it's Longo. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. On the move, it's Warner. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Tigers in the hurry up. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulls it, trying to get the corner. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. Fresh center down's going to the air. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Right on target this time. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Rush is on. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Back's got it on the screen. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Zips it out to his man. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Under pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Timeout called by NC State. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Moves to his right. Fires to the tight end. He's finally chased out of bounds, but a huge explosive play on the ground.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll try to put up the 3-ball from 43 yards away. Smashes it between the uprights. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. Let's start with the Temple Owls in their matchup against the number 12 team, the ECU Pirates. And it's Temple able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. And there is still a lot of work to do on the season, but they get back to 2-4 in the standings. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Carter Finley Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. Listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ballgame. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe they get the ball to start the second half, and we'll see if they take that first half momentum into the third. Back to you.
All right, Holly. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give on the counter. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. After the run, now to throw. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. On the return, they'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. The handoff. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Out wide right, it's Bush. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Keeps it on the option. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Fires left. Hits the open man. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Wolfpack! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Corner showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, pressure's coming. Turns it upfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Wolfpack sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. Proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They go to the draw. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback keep. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the group.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Drops back on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Look out! Pulls it in. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up 4th.
Here comes the heat. And that falls incomplete on 4th down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Great place to start for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Throws quickly. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Running inside, it's Warner. Oh, he's got some space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it in.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. The fake and wants to throw. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Past the 20. Inside the... Takes it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Firing deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3.
31, Missouri, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Wolfpack offense comes out ready to start this drive. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the counter. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Takes off. Took care of it himself. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Trying to move them on the counter. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. They're going to go right back to him on first down. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Oh, what a cut! He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. 1st and goal now as NC State tries to find a way to score. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, 2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. No reason reason to rush here. You want to be efficient, you want to finish the deal, but you might as well milk that clock.
100%. Make it tick. The clock is your friend. You've got the lead. You've got the football in good position. Hang on to it and milk that clock.
Selling the fake. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down,
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Play action on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his target down the middle. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They're all over him. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching